Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. But the audio is all jacked up and I've got music. I got sounds coming out of the computer that aren't supposed to be coming out of the computer. It wouldn't play the I don't know. Can you hear me? Fuck. Oh, now you can? Fuck. Well, glad I'm 3 minutes in. So what's everybody why is that so loud? What's everybody doing? So this almost didn't happen because I have an outlet over here that now nothing works on. There's something shorted out, so I had to run extension cords and everything. PlayStation won't work, TV won't work. I mean, I can make it work now once I disconnect all these. So, could you guys hear music playing uh, in the background while it was waiting? So, at any rate, yeah, I had an idea. Alice, I did look at your stuff, and I don't qualify for a lot of that stuff. And even if I did, I wouldn't submit it because California, anything dealing with mental health, if they take they're going to be at my house every week wanting to look at my pew views. So couldn't hear Jack. That's what I was afraid of. So the audio is not going the way it's supposed to. So I knew something was wrong because the audio for the the please stand by music was coming out of the speakers and it's not supposed to. Murky, I had internet. I just didn't have electricity. Yeah, I had internet. That wasn't an issue. You don't read real good, do you, Murky? But Yeah, so that's what's going on. And I don't know how long we're gonna do it because my neck is all fucked up. It hurts. So, evening all. Yeah, I saw I was gonna comment on that. Anything under 400 grit you can reprofile. Just don't know how fast you're gonna do it. I wouldn't try to use a 220. The lowest grit, the basic grit that comes with something like an Edge Pro is 120. But get an Atoma, get one of those Atoma 140 grit plates like I have and like Jared has. It'll get the job done. It'll get it done quick. I have got. How is it that this happens? I literally had what I wanted to show you guys in my fucking pocket, and I don't know where I put it. I just had it in my fucking hand. Oh well. I guess we could talk about something else. We got this. I refinished the. I got rid of. I did not like the dark. Um. Uh. Really like dingy looking stone wash that was on it. I did my own stone wash. What did you pre-order? Parker Rocky Top Customs pre-ordered something. I don't know what he pre-ordered. Yeah, I don't know. I would say now I want to ask you a question. How much did you pay for your TS Prof? Just out of curiosity. What did you pay for your TS Prof to fix a $400 knife, $500 knife? Paid about $400. You could have easily sent that knife to me, and for $25, well, for 35 because it's a recurve, it would have saved you. Yeah, I would have fixed that knife for you for $35. Just putting that out there. You could send that knife to me 10 times before you got to the price of the TS Prof. Just say it. Actually, you could send it to me more than that. Because you paid $435 a pop. You could have sent it to me. I'm just saying. So, cool. You're gonna engrave some stuff for me. Gotcha. Ah, fuck, my neck hurts. I don't know how this is going up, guys. I got into an edible because my neck hurts. I'm hoping. There you go. 11.5 times. 11 and a half times. 11 and one side. 11 times on both sides and once on one side. I have to tell you guys, I think that this is probably the best design Elliot's done production style yet. That really pisses me off. Why that light does, why that background does that when I put my hand up, I don't know why it does it there. It has to be light. It has to be something to do with the amount of light. Let's try something. I'm just curious. It's got to be something to. If you paid 420 for it, you could set 12 times at $35 pop. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and then by the 12th time, I'd just be killing myself for not buying the TS Prof. I want you to think about how often you need to get knives sharpened. Can I turn my light off for a second? Why? No, I'm not reaching all the way over there. Sort of. I'm not gonna. Everybody I know that when they first get a fixtured system winds up screwing up at least a couple knives. The controller, I can't turn it all the way off. Just saying. But at any rate, yeah, that's fucking weird. That shouldn't do that. It says have a well lit green screen. I got fucking 3 lights on. Hang on. That's going to drive me nuts. I have something else we're going to do. I have a plan. Virtual background. Let's see. Did that help? There we go. That helped. A little. Yeah, at any rate. I just don't like fixtured systems. Wait, what's that knife? Did a video of it. Go find it. It's Farron Forge. Farron Forge Aloris. Did a video about it. See? I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Too late now. Too late. Stop telling people it was a good purchase to buy a fixtured system. It's going to take you longer. You're going to fuck up knives. Just learn to do it freehand. Either do it the way Jared does it or the way I do it. It's going to be faster. You're going to get better. No, it does not look like an archbishop. That's an archbishop. Does not look like an archbishop. Not even close to looking like an archbishop. Not even close. Pote. So, howdy. Synthetic Evil. Oh, shit. I had it out and used it for something. Are we going to get a little yee mic stream again? Not with this microphone. I can't wear a cowboy hat. Can't wear a cowboy hat like this. Get out of here. It's not happening. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. You're in for a sit down kind of evening. Like we're just got to sit down and do what? Nothing. Nothing. We're doing nothing except watch cartoons and eat ice cream. You know what the best thing in the world is? I'm going to tell you right now. It is rainbow sherbet with fruity pebbles on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's the best thing in the world. Hands down. What happened to my old mic? This Mock Clown, you haven't been around for a while. I have the mic now so that we can have places like this, like maybe I'm emceeing and I'm at the, I'm behind the podium and I've got the microphone here so that we can do things like that.
And I can talk like Cole. And I don't have to have the microphone boom here. And I don't have to have a bunch of...
Just trust in me. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
This is what it sounds like inside Mock Clown's head. Big open area. No, I had a friend that had a podcast and he stopped doing it and he sent me a microphone and all the cords and a sound card and stuff that does it. Bought a Mako a few months back. Haven't really had a chance to admire it. It was previously sharpened on a Wicked Edge. Took me about an hour on a 120 to fix all the problems. You know what? You know what? I have had knives come in with more inconsistencies coming off of a fixtured system. That's exactly not what I want to do. I've had more problems. I've had knives come back with more inconsistencies off of a fixtured system than I have somebody doing it freehand. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen some people screw some stuff up freehand, but like really screw up a knife? Never seen anybody do it freehand. I've only ever seen somebody like completely, like Elliot knows, completely require a reblade on a knife. 100% needed a reblade. And that guy was doing it on a fixtured system. I was like, that is ridiculous. Elliot's like, yeah. It came to me and he goes, well, I don't think it's right. And can you get it? And I'm like, I can't fix that. Obviously, you haven't seen my freehand. I'll take most people's freehand out of a lot of people doing the Edge Pro thing because they get to going in one spot, or they get their stone tilted and they get the corner of the stone into it, and then they really don't see it because they're going so fast. Like, oh, I'm doing this, and then they completely fucked an edge. Wolf ear at the tip and base, low spots and uneven edges. Yeah, they get to going, and then they get the hey. It's not supposed to be that fast. But you can silence it with a bat. Maybe not forever. Just long enough to put it in the trunk of a car. Where Jack's here. Where's my bell? I had it. One moment. I don't know where my bell went. So if you guys remember on Friday's live stream, I shook this thing hard enough that the ball came off of the clapper stick and it went flying. It was clear over underneath the love seat. Hey, Jack. I said shut it up and say shut it down. Because I guarantee that if you hit stupid in the knee with the bat, it's going to scream and holler, and you still have to fucking hear it. Cowbell. Cowbell's not free. Cowbell's not free. My boss always says you can't fix stupid. I always remind him you can fire stupid. Yeah, be careful. Because you might say that, and he goes, all right, get the fuck out. Do we know who he's talking about? Because he might be looking at you and saying you can't fix stupid. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying there's a chance. It's like your chances being killed by a rabid squirrel are very low, but they're never zero. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're sure he's not speaking to you, then absolutely go with that. You can fire stupid. Cool. Clean out your fucking desk. Okay. If you're told there's someone stupid in the shop and you can't think of who it is, it's you. Oh, but I am a laborer. Yeah, see, they gotta be a little careful with that one. That one will get you in trouble. God damn, my neck is all like locked up. I was hoping that edible is kicking in. But yeah, hey, it's gonna be interesting because what are we gonna do? We're gonna look at you guys are gonna love this. I should have announced it. I may actually let me hang on a second. Let me edit the general. Can I I want to edit the title of the live stream, but I can't because we're going to look at something. That's gonna be fun because I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling that edible kick in, and I am. My neck is starting to feel better. We're gonna look at the Bud K catalog. Yeah, yeah. This is gonna suck. Let me change I gotta change my background. Butt cake. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You are the lowest common denominator. So, David, David. Reminds me of being a purchaser at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. That's right, you were. I forgot about that. Will be. Holy shit. Bud K. Good times. Cowbell. I was, no, I didn't have a seizure. It's just like he's having a seizure. Thank you very much, Mr. B. Guys, all of that goes to support the channel. That's about the only money I make on live feeds, is podcasts. Before we do that, before we go any further, throw in on it, motherfucker. I have something that I'm really excited about. I misplaced it for a little bit. I forgot that Jared sent it to me, and I just found it. And I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, well, I don't want to say that. I was going to say you guys are going to see a video of it soon. But the fact is, the video that I shot today goes up next Wednesday. Trying to get ahead. I haven't been sleeping. I forgot that this came, and I pulled it out and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And now I found this and I'm like, ooh, I forgot about that. Oh, my Olamic was with Cole for a while. That's one of the ones I'm thinking about maybe getting rid of, in all honesty. So I was like, hey, Mike, you're at a farm. There's 30 cows, 28 chickens. How many didn't? How many didn't what? Wait, I'm sorry. I should be reading this out loud. I'm a purchaser at Smoky Mountain Knife Works because I live there like 30 minutes away. I go find cool. No, he meant he worked there as a purchaser. Like that was his job. He was a purchaser. Like he would pick knives to be purchased. Different animal. Like you're a purchaser because you walk in and no, you're a customer. He was a purchasing agent. $28 chickens. I don't have it in me today. I don't know. Hey, Polly's here. Guys, I've been fighting Polly. I was fighting with power issues today after I got home. I'm going to put up a link to the first episode of the Peanut Butter and Pickles podcast that Polly and I do. It's the Peanut Butter Pickles podcast. And it's got its own channel. That's the name of the channel. It's the Peanut Butter and Pickles podcast. Now I can't remember what background I had. That's okay, because we're going to Bud K. We're going to want this one anyway. So yeah, we're going to look at the Bud K catalog. But like I said, I forgot that Jared had sent this to me, and I'm like, you know what? I really like this thing. It's weird. It's weird that this is that Kubi Monster Dog. So Kubi Monster Dog. So we're going to look at the Bud K catalog. And I mean, right off the bat, we have a closeout special on the Black Knight handmade katana. We just got to click on that. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Sharpened like a knife, which is absolutely not how you sharpen a Japanese sword. Traditional construction of nylon over black plastic with a what appears to be a leather end cap. Should be metal. Yeah, I mean that is just stellar. Let's look at this edge. Yeah, sharpened like a knife. No. Ah, seriously? I forgot to share it. Man, I gotta go back and do that again. So yeah, look at that. Sharpened like a knife. There's your nylon over black plastic. Straight as an arrow, because the ninja swords were straight as an arrow. No, they weren't. Just for a historical point of reference, they were just a shorter sword with a full-sized handle. So it was a blade with the full-size handle instead of like a daito, which was a shorter sword. And from the top, see, guys, this is why I couldn't work at Cutlery Corner Network. I'm not Jod. I couldn't keep it put together. I want to hide that comment. But it's handmade. Yeah, a lot of stuff's handmade. That doesn't make it good. All right, let's get back here. Let's go back to the. Oof. Yeah. Look at that. That looks like a dog turd. Let's go back to home. Let's go back to the home page. My goodness. Swords. What do we want to look at? Okay. What do we want to look at? Because I'm just curious. Do we want to look at? I see knives. I see swords. I see closeouts. But I also see one that's marked cool stuff. And for some reason, cool stuff seems like it would be what I want to look at. Do you guys want to look at the cool stuff first, or do we save cool? Do we ease our way into it and save cool stuff for later? Closeouts and then cool stuff. Okay. First person answered. Look at closeouts first. Ooh, expandable baton. I didn't even look at the price on this. It's $89. If you buy, guys, you see that? They animated their website. The last time I was on Bud K's website, it looked like an AOL website from 1997. You know the ones I'm talking about that just basically look like, well, like the Drudge Report used to look like. And you're like, what the fuck? They actually have updated their website significantly since the last time I was on here. We got a combat machete. Look at that thing. That makes me want to throw up in my own mouth a little bit. I forgot that I have my mouse and mouse pad here. If I turn my mouse on, I'm sure that'll help my neck a little bit if I can get myself in a position where I'm not like leaned way forward, screwing up my neck. It's Bud K. Yeah. Murky. Where did you go? Let's get back here. Night Watchman mini spy camera. Wow. I click on it. Look at that thing. 1080p full HD. Yeah, I bet it does. At $26.98. I'm sure you're gonna get a good quality picture from that. Or I already did. I took it probably way more than that. Oh, what is this? What is this? A micro conversion kit. Sig Sauer P2320. It's a conversion kit. Ooh, here's another Shinwa Royal Handmade Katana. I'm pretty sure I don't want to look at that. I got ammo on Bud K. What are these? This is all just like garbage knockoff stuff. Look at that. Here you go. Here you go. Timber Rattler. Man, look at that. That's sharpened on the back. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's hideous. That's hideous. See, here's the thing. I'm pissed at Cole. We're supposed to do a video where we go to wish.com and we buy each other knives. And then we have to review said knives. And I've been trying to get him to do it. And he has not responded. I think he's afraid of what I will purchase because he's like, ooh, Mike lurks these websites. He's going to find really bad stuff. I think he's just scared. I think that's what it is. I think he's just scared. Don't tread on me, that's a goddamn. Oh. That is hideous. Look at the grind on that. Look how that's a frickin' steak knife. That's a paring knife that they put a handle on it from a Mora. Jesus. Oh, buddy. That's not a good knife. What is Bud K? Like Blade HQ, but shitty knives? That's kind of what it is. Only well, they're worse, way worse than what you think. It's some of the worst stuff that you could possibly. No, bro, that's not even. That's a Mora handle that they melted a kitchen paring knife or maybe a steak knife. That's like a steak knife from Black Angus. That's what that is. That's a steak knife from Black Angus that they shoved into a Mora handle. Oh, geez, it gets. Oh, what are these? The Timberwolf. Let's take a look at this Timberwolf Chic machete and sheath, Damascus steel blade, Damascus steel handle, bone handles, 17 inches in length. Look at that. I guarantee they gave you a good high quality sheath with that. Guarantee. Let's see. Can we find the sheath? Guarantee that's that's what I thought. That is a thin ass piece of fake leather, nylon plastic. That's not coming out of that at all. Look at how clean that is. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Hey, now I know where Neve's got his skull. He's got one of them fancy ones. I should get one of these and just like tie it up. Because I have a green screen behind me. Can you see that? Like tie it up, drop it down, and just like hang it behind me in the green screen. What is this? I have my douche in my own bag of Trojan Doritos, and I'm not running anybody down with a flaming hash brown from Aldi's. Why would one have Walmart water on the brain if they don't know Gary Coleman? It's a lot to take in right there. It's a profound statement that I think we should all just bask in. And when one of y'all figures out what the fuck that means, just my email address is down below. What? He didn't say he did not say anything about my wife. Well, that's not good. I think my light just burned itself up. I believe it did. I don't know what's going on, but my studio light here decided it was not going to work anymore. I dropped my mouse. Hang on a second. Need that. There we go. That's the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's where Cole got his. I mean, he got one. He just drew on it with a marker or something to make it look like it was engraved. Should be here, Jared. Should be here to defend yourself. More fun. Timberwolf creamy bone karambit. Oh, a creamy bone karambit. Look at that Pachymascus. $49. Let's see. Does it say where it was made? I'm giving this knife a 5-star rating because it's beautiful. It's genuine Damascus all the way through. This is part of the review where things get a little bad because I know Damascus all the way through is because whatever it came to me in the handle was in 2 pieces and was not glued down. Still 5-star. 5 stars. 5 stars for the shitty construction and Damascus all the way through. I don't know if they know how this works, but like when you make Damascus, usually you make the whole piece. No, the whole thing. Oh, what is this? $96 timber rattler. That's actually not a bad looking knife. I mean, I know that's absolutely not how it's going to come to you in the mail. But they did a really good job of making that look good. So, I mean, granted, I know that what you're going to get is going to be like the handles are all crooked and shit. One of the pins is already rattly. It's fucking not even got an edge. It's probably got a good crack in it and shit. But they did a very good job. Like, this is the difference between Bud K. This is the difference between Bud K and Cutlery Corner Network. We watch that shit all the time. Those knives are all scratched up and beat and that. I'm like, what the fuck? At least they took some production time and made these knives look good because that's a $96 fixed blade in Damascus. That's if you find an actual maker that will make you a knife like that, you found a fucking unicorn. I mean, they did a pretty good job with their photography. Those handles look really good. They don't look like they're all screwed up and not at all aligned. Look at that. They, unlike Cutlery Corner Network, went through their stock and found the best looking one and then hired somebody to like, hey, pretty this up a little bit. Let's see. Are we still in closeouts? We're still on page 1 of closeouts. 375. This is the last call for 375. Like this. Like, look at this. This is a $19 knife. You know that this is the best one of these you will ever see. They're like, get that knife out of there. No, it's in there now. It just we're not gonna risk taking it out. Just like it's in there. Take the picture. Just leave it there. Why? Because you're not gonna be able to sell what happened. Like that knife is gonna be wrecked. If you pull that out, you're gonna see like no one's. That's like you just leave it there. There's no sense even pulling it out, guys. Who does not need a Black Hornet Ninja Gear folding grappling hook? Who doesn't need this? Like, I cannot think of a person that honestly will go the rest of their life and say, you know what? I wish I hadn't bought that grappling hook. That's just not something anyone says. You buy a grappling hook. It's just, You see a grappling hook, you buy it. I'm surprised I haven't bought it, but I can't purchase from here because my wife's home and I like sleeping without waking up duct taped to a bed and being tortured in some horrendous fashion because I spent money on garbage like that. I guarantee, like, if you buy a grappling hook, there's not a time in your life where you go back and you're like, "Fuck, I should not have bought that grappling hook." No, but if you don't buy a grappling hook and then need one, I mean, have a grappling hook. That's just like that's a guy thing. Like, a grappling hook. Fuck, I think I just sold you guys on. You guys should go to Bud K. Everyone here, don't do it yet. I don't have an affiliate link. Don't do it yet. I don't have an affiliate link. Don't. I'm going to apply for a Bud K affiliate link tomorrow, and then everyone after I put up an affiliate link, then you can go buy grappling hooks. Don't buy grappling hooks yet. We're not ready for that. Got it. Why'd I even say anything? I'm a fucking idiot. Ooh, a Ridge Runner knife sharpener. Here you go. Look. I mean, someone spent $420 on a sharpening system on here. They were just saying it. I mean, right there. That's $9.98. And you wouldn't ever have to send anything to me for sharpening again. You wouldn't have to have that $400 TS Prof. There you go. Right there. $9.98. You got a Ridge Runner. Wow. I don't know if you've ever tried to hold on to paracord and pull. It hurts. It really, really does. You're not going to use paracord to get yourself up onto something. You're going to, like, you can't hold on to it tight enough. You're going to get like one step, it's going to slide through your hands. You're going to have two little blisters, straight line blisters, where that paracord just burns your hands. It's not happening. All right, let's get back to this. That actually makes me want to vomit. Let's see here. Ooh. $14, guys. How can you pass that up? Look at it. It's on both sides, y'all. It's on both sides, y'all. That's what Jod would be saying. That design is on both sides of the knife. It's got that flipper action. It's assisted, and it is only tip up carry or tip down carry, because we know how much America loves tip down carry. Who carries their knife tip down? And if you do, I want to know why. There has to be some kind of justification, because for me, it sounds kind of like the R word that I'm not allowed to say on YouTube. That R word that means really, really dumb. Had a friend that said, but it says it can hold 550 pounds of weight after falling 20 feet down a hill. Yeah, we were all dumb. Growing up, we were all dumb. Surprised that knife isn't. Is that what it said? 1776. That, sir. That right there. That earns you applause. Well played. Well played, sir. Let's see. How many people have we got and how many likes? I can't see any of the comments right now. It's like, wow, that is hideous. Oh, guys. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look at it in all of its glory. Yeah, that's a fixed blade. That's a fixed blade. Is it a fixed blade? That's got to be a fixed blade. If that's not a fixed blade, is it a folding knife? It is. It's a folder. Guys, can you imagine how comfortable it is to carry that with that thing sticking up into your belly? or into your leg when you sit down? Is it it is it's tip up carry. It's not stupid. But look at that. Yeah, just gonna sit down in this chair. No, you're not. You're not sitting down with that in your pocket. Put it in your hip pocket, then get into your BMW. Ah, my fucking leather seats. That is the dumbest thing. Do you know who else did that though? I do have to agree. Who else did that? It was really, really dumb. That's right there. That's gonna fuck up some seats in cars or your abdomen. If you're 30 years old or older, you know you've got a little bit of a, I don't care, you've got a little bit of a roll that's starting to form. If you are 40, you've already got the roll. And if you're almost 50 like me, it's sensitive. And that shit, that was my issue. That was my issue with Marfione. I'm like, why the fuck is that thing gotta be so goddamn sharp? I put my knife in my pocket. I sit down. I'm like, ooh, I got myself in the belly. It's stupid. Now I got to figure out why that light won't come on. We don't need it. We're doing this. We're doing it different. It feels like it got real hot. I think I ate up a studio light. I think it's done. I think it gave up the ghost. All right, let's get back to this. Someone needed to give his wife's special nephew a job. Yeah. So we said we said heater knives are like Medford's mentally disabled cousins company. Yeah, okay. Who cares? I don't like you. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. That's like I said, no matter how you carry it. Front pocket, you're gonna be digging into yourself. Hip pocket, you're gonna fuck up your leather seats. That's pretty disgusting. That's pretty hideous. That's pretty bad. Oh, what else have we got here? We got we have a massive Bigfoot buoy for $19. Let's see if they did as good as that. Oh no, hang on. See, we were looking at this, and over here, this one got my attention because it looks like a duck. And I want to see if they did I want to see how good of a job they did photographing this. Ooh. It appears that they did a really good job making this piece of shit look pretty. But you know that none of those are the right thickness. Not a single one of those is correct. This was the best one of these that was ever made. This is the best version or the best possible outcome of this that ever existed. And it took them weeks of digging through shit to find it. Like, oh yeah, look at that. Those rivets, there's right there. Those rivets aren't collared. That thing's, I guarantee it's not good. Guys, let's watch the video. Oh, look at that thing rolling his hands. Arr! Oh boy. Man, look at this. But okay, look at the production value. Come on, Cutlery Corner Network. You are fucking up. Okay, let's go back. Sorry. I don't know why, but when I first looked at this, it looked like the Burger King logo. Gil Hibben, Bloodwood, Alaska boot knife. I just did a video about boot knife. Matter of fact, it's right here. Not the video of the knife. It's a nice looking handle. I'm not gonna lie. Gil Hibben's knives, in all actuality, no joke, Gil Hibben, the knives actually are comfortable in hand. They are. I've never seen one that wasn't. I guarantee that's going to feel good in hand. It's a piece of shit. It's just a 7CR13 stainless steel fucking boot knife. So I guarantee, like I said, I guarantee that the ergos are there, but it's just going to be trash. Ooh, Border Patrol survival knife. Guys, do you remember these growing up? I remember when Rambo first came out, the original as seen on TV. Do you guys remember the original as seen on TV survival knives that they sold on TV after the first Rambo movie came out? They had the big bubble, like egg, like liquid filled compass on the very back, and it was just part of it. You opened it up, and then the stuff was inside, and it just was like that. And then there was 2 rings on it for the cable saw, and you lost those because that cable saw broke the first time you ever. It was like it was a paper clip. You're like, what the? And it just snapped. Yeah, this was the second gen. I remember when these first came out, and it was like plastic handle and shit. They're pretty bad. They're really, really bad. Brian Needham. Alice is here somewhere. She was. This one, these were. Let me get back here. We'll look. Oh yeah, compass on the inside, nylon web sheath, plastic handle. What steel is this in? 11CR13. Jesus, see, they may have the actual. I got bayonets. They got commas. If you guys want to get into martial arts, they got all kinds of this. Here's another Timber Rattler, Colorado Hunter Damascus knife with genuine. I don't know what else. Probably with genuine stag. Oh, that's ridiculous. Heart of Darkness Kukri, $46. No, what we got here? Ooh, a buffalo drinking horn. David, there's something. There you go. This is a completely illegal item in New York. Did you guys see that thing? Any kukris? Yeah, there was a shitty one. How many CRs are acceptable? 14. 14 Cs. They'd have matches. Yeah. 11 CR. Ooh, here you go. Let's see where you can't get. Oh, these are bad. Look at them. These are keychains. 2.5 diameter. These things. Oh, I guarantee they're like those little pot metal. Look how thin they are. Look how thin they are. They're not even sharpened. Those are hideous. Let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh. Ooh. I guarantee this thing's combat ready. What do you guys think? $39. Oh, that's discount price. I'm sorry. $63. I wonder if you could actually use this. It's a Freemasons. I don't see it saying that it's like battle ready, but look at this thing. It's hideous. It's very unattractive. Very unattractive. Horrible. Terrible to look at. Oh, what else have we got? Oh, here we go. Here we go. The SOA Scout assisted opening pocket knife. Yellow with black paracord wrapping. Why? Why are you wrapping the handle of a folding knife with paracord? Why? Why are they doing this? What the fuck is that man on the moon shit? Later, Alice. What are we? Anyway, I was trying to read the comments, but I don't know what's going on. Hold it together. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead. I had to look away for a second because I read the description. Why? There's no need for that. That's like, oh, let's make this handle really uncomfortable. Let's design it. Oh, well, let's not just make more plastic for it. Let's just wrap it with paracord. That's what we'll do. But why though? Like, I don't understand I don't understand any of this. This doesn't make any sense to me. I'm taken aback. I'm both confused and amazed at the moment. I don't like anything about that. That's ridiculous. Or that other R word, not allowed to use on YouTube. Usually used to refer to, well, any of your friends that say anything stupid and people with a mental defect. Skull and Bones Push Dagger, $49. Throwing star. This is just, guys, let's just look at this. They have got everything on here. Timberwolf, Cleaver, Butcher Knife, 2 Damascus Steel Blade, International Electronic Digital Scale, 5 units of measure. Like, it's like, you never know what you're gonna. It's Bud K is like, this is like the Big Lots of the EDC world. I just figured it out. That's what it is. This is Big Lots. You ever go to Big Lots? You're like, hey, it's got all kinds of bunch of like weird shit. It's because it's closeouts. Look at all this. What was this? Who needs a Molly seat organizer? No one. No one. I don't care if like you. No one is that fucking tactical that they need this in their car. No one. Sylvester Stallone doesn't have that shit. Chuck Norris looks at that and goes, "That's stupid." Like, who needs that? Who is the target market for this? David, do we know anyone? I'll go back and look at that, but who needs this? So I have a lot of veterans in here right now and active duty. Who is this for? Bearded Doom, are you watching the replay from where you left off? Because we're not there anymore. I think you are where we used to be. Watch out for the Langoliers. Boots are the market. Motherfucker, you're so new, you're not even a boot, you're a shower shoe. The fuck out of here with that shit. Not you. I wasn't talking about you. You are fairly new, though. I mean, the sharpener? Oh, okay. I don't even want to look at it. What do we got here? Ooh, rum cups, wooden box set. How much? $22. Fuck, I had to quit drinking. Timberwolf. Oh, we got to see this. How bad is this? What is this shit? What is that? Is that silk screened on there? It is. You can see the green underneath. That's silk screened. That is garbage. That's that is the worst thing. They do such a good job of making these shit knives look good. See, Cutlery Corner Network absolutely needs to fucking go on Bud Cake's catalog and be like, that's how we do it. Like, if we're gonna get to If we're gonna get the top of the shit knife market, like shit knives, we gotta do it like this. We're so far behind the power curve. $115. You should not pay $115 for a sword ever. Now, what is this? There's words in here that don't go together. Scarlet Fang handmade Shirasawa / samurai sword. First of all, that's not a samurai sword. Samurais use more than one kind of sword because there was a bunch of different kinds. So like that's just a dumb statement. The katana is the one that most people look for. Okay, double-edged. No, samurai. Like none of the swords really that the samurai used were double-edged. Damascus steel. I just have to see this. Is this supposed to be like the blind swordsman's knife or sword? No, it's just a shitty handled Tai Chi sword. That's all that is. I just that's like, but I'm still taken aback by how well they photographed this shit. Like, look at this. Here's a good shot. Here we go. Let's bring this up, guys. I mean, look. Oh, guys, can you see the glue? Can you see the glue that's holding it together? That shit is hot glued together. It's hot glue. Look at that. It's just like shove it in there. That is hilarious. That's hot glued in there. My goodness. That's something special right there. Oh, okay. Guess who accidentally kicked himself out of the studio? Guess who accidentally kicked himself out of the live feed? Yeah, me. Let's go ahead and I gotta reshare the screen because I kicked myself out. Let's see here. Share the screen. You guys still here? Can you hear me? I want to make sure I didn't screw up the. That's. You know what? There's another thing. You know, I was going to bring this up, and I wound up kicking myself out. Am I the only one that gets really upset when I watch someone doing crafts and they use a hot gun or hot glue gun and they say, I got to let that dry? No, you don't. It didn't get wet. It didn't run through there and get mixed with water, come out as a hot, gooey liquid. No, it touched the heating element. It heated up, and then it cools down, and it holds things together. If you're using a hot glue gun and you tell somebody, well, we just got to let that dry, you need to stop it because you're an idiot. This is becoming painful to look at Bud K. No, it's not. This is fun. Stop saying that wrong. Drives me nuts. Let's get back here. Ooh, here we go. Timber. I had to look at this one. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If that doesn't look like a bullhorn vomiting, then nothing does. That is unbelievable value for $54.98. Yeah, that glue is always dry. See, Gil Hibben, Paul Ether's collaboration, the Gremlin Plus. Who was this for? Besides the dude that made the suit with the sword dildo for the movie Seven. You know, that's probably this guy. He's like, oh, I designed that. That's fucking repulsive. But deep down inside, I don't want to say it out loud, but deep down inside, I want to buy it. I want that. Because High School Mike is still in there. PDM's in there. He's like, yay, you know you ate, you know you had that edible. You know you make poor decisions. Yeah, that's I'm finding it. I need to get off that page. I'm finding it real hard not to put that in my cart. Keep going. Oh, somebody said a fire and ice sword. I'm looking. I don't. Which sword was it? Hang on. Fire and ice sword. I saw David say something about it. Oh, here you actually, not gonna lie, if you need a knife strop, these are actually really good as knife straps. You've got a cow leather side. Let's see here. Does it have one of these is canvas, but this is the exact same one I have hanging up on my workbench. I got rid of the canvas. I think cow leather and Rexen construction. Yeah, I think it's yeah, it's a type of canvas. So they're not bad. I actually wish I still had the canvas part of that strap because it would be handy for some knives when you're sharpening and putting a new edge on it. They're not bad little straps to have. So, hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm not going back that far. Wow. Well, hang on a second now. Oh, it's nowhere near as big as I thought it was. I'm like, ooh, but the studio could use that. No, the studio can't. Well, maybe now that I fucking blew that one up. What is this? A tactical survival whistle. That's got to be a silent whistle. It's not a whistle at all. It's a blowgun. And when you actually use it like a whistle, it blows out your enemy's brains and eardrums, makes them bleed from their eyes. Am I close? An Eddie Van Halen cane. Gil Hibbins. Now this is actually like this is one I would buy to complete the set because I have the double dragon. No, there's one more. There's three of these. There's three. I would buy that. Like part of me would buy that. The part that doesn't give a fuck and just buys shit every once in a while and then just suffers the consequences later. Oh, here you go. Timberwolf. You guys remember seeing these? Let's see. I want to get down through here. I want to find something really. What is that? What is this? Guys, do you remember when you used to buy boot knives and they had this handle, like this shitty handle, and it was never straight? And this thing, you can see it. You can already see it. Look at that. The cap is screwed down, but it's not like level up, and that handle is going to be like cooked to one side. It's going to be bad. That is just one of those Pakistani swap meet special boot knives. Oh, that's kind of special. Let's see here. What else we got? That's blue cleaver. Anti-tank gun replica. Look at this A10 Warthog bullet pocket knife. We got to look at that. I got to kind of have to see that. Oh my God. Now I wish I hadn't. Look at that. Why? What's the point of that? What is the point of this? Like, just get, if you have one of those rounds, just keep it as a replica. I don't know how much, I can't do this any longer. I can't do, I can't do this anymore. I got to turn that off. I got to stop sharing it. That's just too much. I can't, it's just too much on a Monday. It was a shitty day. I don't have any power on this side of the garage. I can't watch TV. I might have to take my PlayStation upstairs if I want to play. It's just been a shitty day. And then I subject myself to that. It's just too much. I can't take it. I can't take any more of it. Ooh, what's everybody carrying today? What everybody have in pocket? Because I carried this all day today. That Farm Forge. So both ends are pointed, Jack Hinkle says. What was everyone carrying? What was in their pockets? We'll end this out on a. Wow. We never made it around to cool stuff. You guys want to go look at cool stuff? Let's go look at cool stuff. I can do that. Maybe the cool stuff won't be the stuff we saw earlier. Let's go back to home. All right, we'll look at cool stuff for a little bit. That's what we'll do. Let me share this screen again. It's better than looking at me. Let's look at cool stuff. This is going to be hideous, I can tell. Ooh, mini spy camera, scratch and dent swords. Scratching. Okay. Scratch and dent swords. I want you to think about how bad the stuff on here that already is. I want you to think how bad those are. That's going to be a historical level of bad. Scratch and dent machete or buoy. Moonshine still. Get away with that. What is this? Mobile scanner. There's your night vision, night watchman mini spy camera, night vision. There's a DIY guitar kit. I guarantee that sounds amazing. Day and night green laser binoculars. Fantasy sword. What is this? Silver fishing pin, compact rod and reel, aluminum alloy, fiberglass constructed realistic pin case rod, expands to 30. It's okay. That's actually really cool. That's like that's a cool novelty gift. Like my one cousin is really into fishing. That would be something that just as a little novelty, I would send him as a gift because that's actually kind of cool. Look at that. Yeah. I would get that for him. That would be cool. $12. But that's kind of one of those niche that's one of those niche things that like only you only be able to find it a couple places. You'd only be able to shop for that one person, like places like this. So that's actually kind of cool. I'll give him props on that one. And then, hmm. I don't know, guys. I'd get in trouble with something like that. That's right there. Come on. Who could say no? I would be in so much trouble if I owned that. So yeah, that's not one for me. I think we need to get out of that before I have to buy it. Baseball grenade paperweight. They got Trump knives. They got United M8 tactical warhammer, scratch and dent pocket knives, whew, scratch and dent fixed blade sail, shillelagh walking stick, lockpick kits. This is one of those things that dude tried to stab the guy campaigning in New York used. It's exactly this. The Black Cat self-defense. Ooh, what's this? A Gil Hibben expend. Wow, the dogs are going ape shit outside. I would probably, the Gil Hibben stuff actually is really cool. That, like, as a decorative thing, like I would just keep it because it's cool looking. I'm not gonna. I can't lie to you. I would probably purchase that. This no. Toothpick, no. The Hobbit sword, United Cutlery sword. A bullwhip. I mean, they have so much weird shit on here. Magic stick TV antennas, little garbage pocket knives, a silver ink pen knife. You guys remember these when we were in high school? Like, how many of you guys had one of these? How many of you guys had this thing in your backpack and you're like, it's so fucking cool, dude. Check it out. This is was this talking about meth heads? Some tweaker just killed my buddy's dad, blasted him with a. Not in California, right? Like, I want to sleep tonight. I don't need to hear these stories. Like, he's not in California, right? But you guys know everybody had one of these. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, "Man, it's funny that you made knives. Did a good job of it." He's like, "I find it surprising." I was like, "Why is that?" He goes, "Because you almost failed shop class." And I was like, "It's not because I didn't know how to do anything. I just didn't want to do the projects. I wanted to do my own fucking thing, make throwing stars with the, with fucking utility knife blades and shit like that. That's what I was doing." Let's see here. Let's go back. Yeah, I had one. I definitely had one of these. Screw extractors. That's a good thing to have. A Middle Ages spiked mace club. Yeah, I don't think I need it. A black Japanese weighted chain. Look at this. An airsoft military skull face mask. I was unaware that we wore these. And if I missed out on getting issued one, this is like a kid's Halloween mask with a screen put in the eyes. I was unaware that we were issued. Holy cow, guys. Pyro mini fire shooter. Shoot fire from your wrists. USB rechargeable built-in lithium battery. Detachable. How's this work? How does this work? If you tell me that this thing is a reach, how does this work? Lets you slide the device on or off your wrist, and a detachable antenna allows you to trigger up to 30 feet away. It's remote controlled. What is this? All right. I got to see this. You guys, we got to watch it. I got to see it.
12 months, 1 week, 2 days, and 4 hours ago, we launched the revolutionary device Pyro. We've condensed it into a smaller, more compact version, and along the way, we've added crazy features.
Come on, just tell me what it does.
You to Pyro Mini.
What is this? What is this? Oh, Zach's here. What is this? What is this?
One of the big advantages of Pyro Mini is
my
actually
wife's
the
gonna
size.
murder
right?
me.
It's half the size of the original Pyro. The possibilities of this thing are literally endless. You can put it under a spread of cards, shoot fire from that. Hide it inside a card box. Hide it behind your iPhone, behind objects in your house. It's so small, you can take a credit card out of your wallet and hide it underneath your credit card. So we've been jamming out with this thing all week with Team E, and the things we've been coming up with are inspiring to say the least. USB charging, no more batteries. You don't have to go to the store and buy AAAs, rip open the packaging, none of that. You plug it in.
I want to know what the fuel source is on this. I gotta see what this is.
To your laptop, plug it into your car, charge it on the way to a gig if you want. When I charge this thing, I personally get upwards of 600 shots before I have to recharge it. Detachable wrist strap. You now have the ability to
But what is it firing?
Pyro from your wrist without having to remove the strap. You're at your gig, you've launched the fireballs, you want to get rid of it for the time being. It's never been faster.
Don't put it in your pocket.
Remove Pyro, throw it in your case, and carry on with your gig. Dramatically increased signal range. It allows you to shoot a corner and fire it off in the living room.
Oh, it's got a thing.
It allows you to shoot 2 fireballs with the push of 1 button at the very same time. The perfect dramatic punctuation for your favorite routine. More fire, more impact. Everything we've wanted as Team Illusionist built into a new, phenomenal device, Pyro Mini.
I don't. I just don't know what it is. Oh, wait. It might say here. Detachable wrist strap. Pyro included. Oh, it's flash cotton. There we go. I knew you had to, like, I knew that it had to be firing something. I'm like, it doesn't just like, oh, it just doesn't make flames from like electricity. Like that just doesn't work. Okay. All right. I got all excited. Sorry, I saw fire. Like fire. Discrete spy nut and bolt. Safe constructed of solid stainless steel. That's not a safe, guys. You can put like a $20 bill in there, maybe a roach. And then you're going to put it in your toolbox and you're never going to fucking see it again. And you'll be like, God damn it. Where's it at? Yeah. It's exactly what you're going to do with it. That is the dumbest thing I've seen for sale. Well, I mean, so far. There's another pen knife. There's not much here. Let's go to the 3rd page. Let's see what else is cool stuff. Oh, these guys. Guys, these things are the fucking worst. Those things don't work for shit. The only thing they're good for is wing nuts. If you got something that's got like a lot of wing nuts on it, like a panel or something, and you got to tighten it down and you just don't want to do it with fingers, that actually does work. That's the one thing it's good for, wing nuts. After that, fuck garbage. They should just call it the wing nut tool. You could do the same thing with a wing nut if you have the right side socket. So, fuck it. That thing's horrible. It's worthless. Yeah, I just thought if you got the right side socket, you'd still be able to do wing nuts. Yeah, it's a pretty bad invention. Let's see. Ooh, they have helmets. You need a Centurion helmet or a Rebel Flag 3-piece comforter set. What in the actual fuck? If you're driving down the road and you see one of these hanging in somebody's fucking mobile home window, you don't want to stop. They're not good people. a specific group of people that have a tendency to gravitate towards that specific uh, flag. The gator. That's what they were called. The gators. I mean, there's a see one of these. Yeah, I'm down with that. Yep. Yeah, I'll buy that. Wait, these are hot glued in too. You guys see the hot glue? They're freaking hot glued in. I wonder how long it took for that glue to dry. It doesn't dry, you idiot. My goodness. There's some quality shit on here, boys. I'd put that on my door. That's not. I was just looking for these. I was just looking for a thing of flints. I had to scavenge a lighter that doesn't have a wick to make this one work. In case you guys are wondering, lighter a lot of times is a big part of my EDC because having a way to light something on fire in the event that, like, okay, something pops off, we're in the car and we have to run and go and we don't know where we're going to stop. I might be stopping in the wilderness. Always good to have a way to start a fire. Nice thing about these actually will last a lot longer because you can refill them with a lot of things besides butane. Butane's butane. You can put rubbing alcohol in this, use kerosene, all kinds of stuff. Tiger Eye Worry Stone, that's actually pretty cool looking. I have one of these. One of you guys got me one of these. I have this actual thing inside the house. One of you, before I even had members. So this was just one of the subscribers sent that to me. It's cool. Ooh, hey, you know what we haven't? Let's see what this sounds like in the Echo Room. I'm trying. There we go. That sounds cool. All right. Back to normal. Sorry. Just sounds cool. I just like the echo. Wait, somebody said something. That's why I have a solar blank. A folding solar blank. I have to get some solar panels for this tech house. I keep this tech house charged all the time because it's definitely would come in handy in a situation like that. I'd like to get another one. Oh, that's good. Zippo Cavern ASMR. This microphone would work great for ASMR. That's an intro sound for some city character in a shitty spy novel. You don't use spell check, do you? What is city? CIDY? Like, I don't think my phone would let me send that. I know my computer won't. CD. There you go. I'm like, David, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So, Todd, you have a rape whistle with a fire starter? I was just asking. I guarantee we're going to see one of those in here. All right, let's get back here. Yeah, but one of you guys sent this shot glass to me, and I have one. Ooh, functional middle-aged shackles. In case you have some weird 18th century bondage fetish. Weird. I don't know why. That's weird. Now, welcome. I like this. Okay, so they do have... Okay, I'm going to have to look. I have one of these. I have this. I have this exact thing. What's mine say? Mine's a filler up. It's exactly the same. It looks exactly like this. That is it's supposed to look like a gas pump. Yep, I got one of those. My buddy James got that for me as a Christmas gift one year when we were stationed in up near Tokyo. Oh, David, look. Viking Magic Runestones, a bag of 24 or pouch of 24. $23. There you go. You can have all of the Viking Magic Runestones you want. Aiden! Said something about EDCing a BA. No, Mike never said that, but yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. But like that's a very specific time frame. It's like this. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. We'll go back to it. I clicked the wrong button. So I found a video. I sent it to my sister. It was this lady in a. She was basically. I gotta do this. She's basically in like a latex suit that comes all the way up over her head. The only thing you can see is her face. Her whole mouth is like covered in this latex plastic, and she's in it, and she gets in this tube, this rubber tube, and they put this thing around her neck, a collar on the bottom, and they poured expanding foam into this. So now she's in this tube, and after the expanding foam set up, I'm like, they're making like a body mold. No, they attached this roller that she's now part of to the back of a tractor with a thing, and he's pulling her, and she's the wheel inside that's rolling on like the big metal rollers that they roll around on fields to flatten them and stuff like that, like or when they put down sod, the big heavy wheel. Yeah, that's what she was. She was rolling, and I'm like, that is a very, very specific kink that video was tailored to. And I was like, there's no way that was meant for like more than one person. Like that guy who was driving the tractor, pulling her, and she being inside, those are the only two people. Like they made that video for themselves. Like that wasn't for anywhere else because there are no two other people like that. There can't be. And I was thinking the whole time, I was like, she's got that plastic clear up to here. If she gets dizzy and throws up, where's it gonna go? It's gonna come out her nose. She's not gonna be able. It's gonna kill her. She's gonna die. It's like, and the music that was playing was "They See Me Rolling," and I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is why does this tape exist? I gotta bring this back up. Nah, it's just like there's your runestones. Anyway. That's twice. That's twice I've kicked myself out of the video. Now I have to share the screen again. That's twice I've done that. I have done it more often. It's the mouse. I usually don't use the mouse. We talked about this once before. The mouse, if I slide back, it's not click. If you slide your finger across the magic mouse, it like page back, and page back is the entry into the studio. And so I have to let myself back in the live feed every time. Well, they got some Zippos in here. $21 for brass. This is a special. This is a special one. And more Zippos. Hey, magnifying glass, pocket map magnifier. Actually a really good thing to have because you can start a fire with that as well. And that does not require any fuel. It just requires you being able to have sunlight. So it's not great on a rainy day, but if you're trying to save one of these, will start a fire. Absolutely start a fire. And so, get a tactical butt plug for someone. No. So this you could actually start a fire with, and that way you're not wasting fluid in your lighter if you with whatever lighter, but you just can't use it on a rainy day. That's the only problem. The what's a tactical butt plug? I figured as a Marine that you'd have one used in situations where like a fart will give away your position to the enemy. I heard you guys were the prime purchaser for those. The Marine Corps was. Sorry, I forgot what I was trying to do. Let's see here. Brass balls, keychain, passport carrier. Look at this handmade agate stone arrowhead. That's coming broke. Battery stash safe. I don't know what you're gonna hide in there. Like I mean, I was a teenager. I know what you're gonna hide in there. Oh, challenge coins. Some cool ones. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, fishing pins. They have multiple colors of those fishing pins. That's actually really. Oh, guys. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I wish I hadn't seen this. Because I'm a geek. And I absolutely want a Zelda sword. Thank goodness. Out of stock. Perfectly reproduced. Own the sword from your favorite video game today. The replica sword has a 26.5-inch high polished stainless steel blade with a false edge. The perfectly reproduced handle is made of tough ABS blue plastic. The popular gaming sword is 36 inches overall length. Oh, jeez. Tell me you don't want that. Tell me you don't want that. You know you want that. It's just you just don't want to say it out loud. There's another Viking chieftain all-natural drinking horn, hammered brass trim. Night Watchman listening device. Look at this thing. That's a salad bowl. With they're trying to, it's like, yeah, that microphone's going to be even better with that cone on it. No, it's not. That's not a microphone. That's like the same shitty fucking lavalier mic fucking receiver I've got over there that sounds like shit. Oh, that's funny. Do you need a drill head bit digging tool, an auger bit? These pumps, these liquid transfer pumps, actually work really, really well. Like way better than you'd expect. If you don't believe me, I've messed around with them, but if you don't believe me, go to my doppelganger's channel. Go over to Tyler Tube. He did a video about these, and they work really good. 5 to 6 quarts per minute. So that's it's like a gallon and was it four quarts? It's like a gallon and a half, almost. If you get 6 gallon and a half a minute, they're not bad pumps at all. What? I can hear my daughter yelling in her room. This is all glass decanter with cork. That's cool. That's actually cool. Like I said, I have the shot glass, so that'd actually be cool. Another one of those pumps. Like I said, those pumps are actually really cool. What else have we got? This is all trash. Just cool stuff. This is cool stuff. $219 for that sword. That's probably gonna be nicer. Than I don't want to make fun of it. I mean, it's probably gonna still be horrible. What's this? Here you go. Another Gil Hibben Legionnaire. What time is it? Off to bed. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's about a gallon and a half a minute. That's not. I mean, for like something that's running on a handful of batteries, it's not bad. We used to use we had one we used to use for pumping kerosene in the kerosene heater at the house when I was a kid. I can smell it. I can tell you I burned that light up. I'm gonna have to get another light. I absolutely did it a third time. I'm thinking we should just leave it like that. Yeah, the cool stuff. Wasn't as much cool stuff as I had hoped would be. I mean, it was as cool stuff, but I mean, was it as cool as this? Was it as cool as? Yeah, we're not doing it again. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna fuck it up again. But how much more glorious could it get than this? Look at it. I actually put a lot of time into this background. It was such a pain to get the background and the knife because I was an idiot and I shot this on a piece on the backside of this mat. And so like when I tried to remove the background, the blade would keep going away. And it took me like 5 or 6 times of messing around with it and screwing it. You can still see a little bit of the pattern. Right there. If you look real close, that's the pattern off the back of this mat. And I was like, I finally got it done. And the next time I did it, when I was like, man, I'm gonna have all that problem. And I was like, why don't I just use a different color background? Why am I being an idiot? And now, even just smarter, I did it with a video today. The green screen is too tall, and I can lay out a piece of it and I can set the shit down and take a picture of it on the green screen, and that gets you the best result. And I'm like, working my way to it. It's a sign, Mike. It's a sign. I'll show you a sign. Don't smoke and click, kids. Yeah. This is a true thing you just said. I can do that for anything, anytime. No, I got it. Like I've gotten it down to a science. Like I do them for my phone now. I literally made this on my phone. It's just playing with the sliders. Playing with the sliders on a computer is way easier, but I do it for my phone. Mike learns the hard way, not the thinker-it route. Mike had edibles though. Mike's neck's been bothering him. Mike's been taking a lot of edibles. I'm not gonna lie. Like I typically don't during the week at all. I kind of stay away from it, but like by 5 o'clock, my neck is so screwed up. Like it's swollen. I did something to it. And so if you got stuff here for sharpening, like my shit's fucked up. Like I haven't slept for like 2 nights because of it. I slept in longer than that. So I'm making an appointment tomorrow. But yeah, I typically don't indulge too much throughout the week because I got filming and stuff like that to do. Saturdays and Sundays, I don't do very much filming and stuff like that. Like this weekend, I was off. And so I usually reserve any of the usage to like Friday night and then into the weekend because I'm at a point now where I've got my rhythm for making a video that I'm already a week ahead. Actually, the video I filmed right before I ate was going up Wednesday. That's Wednesday's video. And so now there's only going to be one video a day. But I'm going to do Saturday and Sunday. So you get one video every day, and I might do shorts for the weekends and stuff too. So I want to get to 7 days a week, and then we'll double up. I'll get to where I double up on some days. Does that sound fair? I mean, you're still getting a video every fucking day. Get off my case. I'm trying here. I'm working. I don't see how Jared does 3 videos a day. I just don't see how he does. I don't think he edits though. Yeah, I'm going to start putting stuff up 7 days a week because it drops me back down the out for 2 reasons. One, a lot of people want to have a video every day. I did the poll. And the other reason is I noticed it again this weekend. I dropped down the algorithm. If I have 2 days where a video doesn't go up, I drop down and I have to fight my way up. So every 2 days I take off, it's like wasting the first part of the week. It really is. So I'm just gonna just put them up. I'm still doing the same number of videos. Count them on your hands. Monday there was 1 video. Tuesday 2. Wednesday 1. Thursday 2. And then Friday was 1, because on days I did a live feed, I was only putting up 1 video. So 7. I'm still doing the same number of videos, just spreading them out a little bit. There you go. Makes sense, guys. Are you guys having fun? That's why I quit being a YouTuber. That grind. Well, I'm at a point now where I'm a week ahead. So if I can keep doing it at the rate I was doing, I can still take weekends off and still keep. It was getting to that point where I'm a week ahead. Then anything I do is just, it's cake. So if I film 3 videos a day, Monday through Friday, I can still take Saturday, Sunday off and not do a fucking thing except maybe a live feed with the paying members, and still. And I'm still pushing forward. Yeah, and then that's why I appreciate when you guys drop the super chats and stuff, because it shows that you actually care. Like I got, like, Aiden always drops paying member and he still drops fucking stuff. So it's the day. This is the day's highlights. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off of here too. I want to try and go to sleep. I really have not slept, and I'm not having one of my like periods where we just don't sleep. That happens. I do want to sleep tonight. Like, I'm tired. I just can't get comfortable because it's not like just my shoulder. It's like clear up. Like, this whole muscle is just like locked up tight. I took a muscle relaxer earlier today, and all it did was just make me sleepy and slow. It didn't make it quit hurting. I drop when I can. I'm fishing in Alaska next month. Nice. Did you buy them with my affiliate links? Because if you did, that helps out too. Don't forget, guys, affiliate links. It's no joke. That can be the best way to sponsor the channel, because everybody's going to buy stuff. And it doesn't matter. Like, just find one of my affiliate links. Just find one of my affiliate links, and then just go find, once you click in it, then just go find whatever it is you need to buy. It's that is like the best way. Like, I got friends that's just like, they have it like saved and they click on the link. It's a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I broke my neck, and this is that arm that doesn't have the collarbone and everything, and so I think that pinched nerve is like inflaming everything up through here, because my arm and hand do hurt. I gotta, again, send out a bunch of stuff to sharpening customers, like, hey, this is all fucked up again. So, clickbait video idea: all sheep's foot feature titled OnlyFans foot fetish preview. I'm curious. You know what? Somebody write that down and text it to me. One of you guys that like, somebody in my memberships, write that down and remind me of it in the Gilded server. Can I talk to you about VA stuff offline? Not tonight, maybe tomorrow. And I got to get with you anyway, because your knife that you won is still here. Yeah, me too. I think I am too. This has been fun. I like this. This has been a nice, relaxed, just fun live feed. I kind of need it. Today was really shit. I was running my studio lights off of the the Tech House, the battery box. That outlet just completely quit working. The landlord came over. He's like, that's an old outlet anyway. He's like, let's just replace it. And couldn't get continuity. So there's a short somewhere. So there's an electrician coming tomorrow to trace it out and probably just run new wire for that outlet. But it's behind the drywall. So it's not like it's an exterior, like the one that we're using part of up here, and then the one back there. They're like the metal square out. Well, they are that, but it's like it's been drywalled up against it, so all the conduit for it is in the fucking wall. So yeah, me either. Well, guys, I'm out. I love y'all. It's been fun. I did enjoy this. I should have put something about Bud K catalog in the title. I may make a thumbnail with it and put it up after so everybody else sees it. Guys, keep your dick in a vice.